to kind of combo off of the previous video that I did regarding bread and butters. I want to start expanding on more than just like little two pieces that you do. Show you guys some other practical combos that you will see basically everybody go for. So I think another like really good person to show this is Captain Falcon, which is another character that I play a lot of. I can show you down throw nair for the 954th time, but I'm going to show you maybe a little extendo that you can do with him that doesn't necessarily start from a traditional opener with like a grab where you can do like a nair 1 to nair 1, 2, 3, 4, you know what I mean? Like all that. That's all true, what I just showed you. Versus the Zelda here, what I want to do is fish for that for most of the game. You want a lot of your combo starters to be the buttons that you play neutral with, because then it looks like you're trying to play neutral. But what you're actually doing is fishing for like a 500 damage combo. See what I mean? Using the, whatchamacallit to extend my combo. And that's why you don't shark with that bear. But I got like a nice little 36% combo by just doing a little nair 1 opener. Cool part about bread and butters is that there's something to start off of. So instead of doing down throw nair, I could do like a down throw back air, you know, or an up air instead of a nair. I say that as I'm dropping all the combos, that's because I have rage. I think what a lot of people don't really know how to do is to like properly fish for their bread and butters. Who are you up smashing? Like no way I even get over there. Now, I kind of want to show that in the next. A lot of the time you are literally just watching me nair 1 over and over and over again, but I'm also spacing while I'm doing it. There's a little bit of brain activity going on that needs to be noted. What you want to do is nair 1 in front of them. In this case, you don't usually want to nair 1 directly on top of somebody, because if that gets shielded, then you might get shield grabbed, you might get punished. Now, I just played this guy, so I know that he's gonna whiff a lot of aerials, so I'm going to be like dashing in and out a lot, trying to bait. This guy just stresses himself out a lot in neutral, and he's gonna commit before I'm going to commit every time. As you can see, he just did there. I could have got a larger combo, but I did not. So, look, I can just not approach the whole game and nair in front of him, not necessarily where his shield is going to be, and it's fine. A safe, healthy playstyle for a growing boy, a camper, if you will. I'm gonna challenge myself to only end stocks in combos, or at least like air dodge reads or panic reads like that, because that is another really good habit to get into, is to acknowledge when you don't know, or you know you're not gonna combo, and just sit there and see what your opponent does, and then react accordingly. I don't have to get up. I should have got up. I think there's also a degree of reaction time that's important too when you're fishing for bread and butters. For example, if I know I'm gonna hit shield, I'm gonna mash after, because I think you're gonna press a button. I'm trying to hit shield here. See, like I know that you're gonna try and panic out of my combo starter there with like either a shield grab or something else. So I press another button because it's not legally your turn yet. All right, we are getting out of combo percents, but do not worry, nair 1 combos forever. A lot of fun these characters, right? A lot of fun these characters are really good to practice fishing with. I think that's kind of just the name of the game here, right? You're fishing for your simple stuff. Your back air, dash tag. Yep, that was a dash tag. Can you tell I play this game professionally? You've seen Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before. You know what I'm going to do to this man as soon as I get within range. That's right. Super Nair Brothers. Thank you very much. We're going to end with either a back air or forward air, depending on what is up. So what should I start fishing for now, right? We're at 101%. Do I want to go for pokes to get more damage? Do I want to play defensively, let him make a mistake and maybe get a big punish? No, definitely not that one. Because playing defensively and reserved does not get you stocks. Keep that in mind. Maybe versus bad players that'll work, but not versus good players. It's not about how often you find your bread and butters. Well, actually, no, it is. It's about how good you are at finding them, I suppose. So, like, this whole stock, I don't think I've hit, like, a single real combo. I've just been playing advantage. Because that's what makes a good player, is someone who can take one hit and take it as far as you possibly can. Arguably more important than bread and butters here. Great fastball, dude. I'd say one of the spikes from going to a mid-level player to a high-level player is understanding when, where, you're not supposed to do combos. Versus Snake, for example, You have to give it up. I can't hit my down throw forward air because there's a grenade there. But we're hitting our 3-piece combos with Wolf a little bit there. We hit a landing forward air into a grab, into an up throw, into a forward air. I wish I was fighting a good player because I want to show you guys how to avoid getting hit by bread and butters. So like Cloud, for example, he doesn't really have a lot of combos. Only thing I really have to care about is like getting hit by like back air side or forward air side B. So like what am I going to do? I'm going to constantly be looking for forward air neutral and constantly be looking for back air neutral. He seems forward air, you know, happy, so that's what we're doing. We're just looking for his forward airs and when he does them and his aerials. So like it seems like right now he wants to hit like maximum range. Also get bread and butter, baby. A Mario that knows B&Bs is so scary. Yeah, I think, like I said before, it's very important to know at what percent you have to be scared of what things. And at low percent, it's always bread and butter. It is something that you will deal with against every character, and the counterplay is like generally the same. So the general flow of neutral that we're going to have is me avoiding his back air and forward air, him constantly also trying to fight me from doing like run-up airs and stuff. At least it should be. I mean, I've been getting a lot of free opening against this guy. So that is the neutral that's being played right now. I could take it a step further and explain that, you know, his counterplay, right? If he's constantly like looking for me to be doing like run-up airs and stuff, he's going to be shielding a lot in neutral, which means I'm going to get a lot of grabs, especially if he's going to just be like very sedentary in neutral. I go for a parry here. Yeah. Got him. This is kind of turning into like more of like my thoughts in neutral kind of video. So I'm not very good at the Falco combos. So usually what I do is I will just like up tilt or up throw and then just go for like as many up airs as I can. Bread and butter, 56%. I don't even play Falco, but I've seen other people do it. Joker's a very complicated, very neutral-based character. A lot of people struggle against Joker because he has a lot of different ways to play neutral. He's got gun, he's got side B, he's got nair, he's got forward air, especially with Arsene, forward air is a lot more relevant. Back air is insane. And the sliding down till his dash attack for gap closing. This guy is a neutral monster. A good way to think about Joker is that though he has a lot of options, he's a master of none. Am I going to think about 15 different options at the same time? No, that's fucking ridiculous. Very important when you're fighting characters like this to find habits. Because, like I said, I'm not thinking about 15 different options. I'm thinking about the 3 most likely options that this guy is going to pick at any given moment. Let me actually fish for combos the way you're supposed to when you play this character. So Nair, obviously, being one of my best combo starters, is going to be what I play neutral with. That dash tag wasn't true, but we'll call it a string extender because I knew he was going to mash. See, he beat me, I beat him. We're at a humble 48% of pop here. So again, I think to myself, 86%, what are things I can do to combo here? Down air up smash? Not a combo. Why didn't anybody tell me before I said it? What? Why doesn't it work? That's never been a thing. I don't give a f what it is or isn't. Why didn't it work? 33%, what are we fishing for? Nair, little 2 pieces. You can't get anything too crazy at this point. Yo, it's forward smash o'clock, boys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Okay, I couldn't help myself. Actual combos today. That's what we're doing. So what do we do against this little He's really hard to hit in the first place. So we're going to have to be really particular with where we place our combo starters. Yeah, how can I get a real a real combo character to combo? I want to hit more than a 2-piece against this little rat. He doesn't have a hitbox on his FP. What am I doing? Here's a character I hate, because you go for your combos no matter what. And if your combos don't work, you nair, and you start your combo again. Yeah, dude, having a falling aerial as your combo starter is so nice. Look how mobile I am while I get to fish for bullshit. This is awesome. Corrin is also that, like, kind of weird character where from, like, 0 to 20, you just don't really have combos. You have, like, 2 pieces. But then, like, once you, like, pass 20%, you can actually start doing, like, little 3 pieces. Well, ooh. Nice, dude. Yo, should I just do run up counter? Low key, I think it'll work. That's not gonna work on me, buddy. I have reaction time. Yeah, this character has some interesting little 3-piece combos to fish for. He's got a lot of 1-2s you can go for. You got like down throw, down air, nair or something. He's got nair, 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 nair. Look, see, I'm about to do that one. Unfortunately, we're also on the anti-combo stage. So he's playing like he heard kill was good. Combos! I think that's a really, like, another important thing to note is, like, what can you do off of ledge that combos too? Reversals in this game are very important. Characters like Wario are just doing nair 1 into nair 1-2 into up air, up air. That's a free 50, 40, 50%. It's a lot of damage, and that's why it's important to know what moves you need to be doing in neutral and how to find them. How to find them is the key. So like, yeah, like I want to hit nair 1. I want to hit nair 1 or at least nair 1-2 right now because that is the good. Falling up air, another absolute moneymaker for me here. What about characters that don't typically have true combos into each move? I mean, even then, those characters have like little 1 to 2 pieces. Like there's no character in the game that doesn't have like a 2-piece combo. I don't think there's a single one. At least at some point in their kit. Like, at low percent, everyone's got a little something something. See, there you go. My best combo just got me a nice little 49.3, and I didn't even have a platform to extend it. See, now, if he wasn't at 50, the next time I win neutral, literally because I did my bread and butter, my next combo killed. Imagine if I just did up throw up air. I would have to hit him like a bunch more. As my good friend told me, too many people go way too hard in trying to extend their combos. I actually totally agree. Your friend has a good point there. There are players who are genuinely ruined by that. I know mid-level players that are actually like held back by that they go way too hard. Clive, if you're in the chat, that's you. I've got no sense of what's actually true besides bread and butters. Generally, experience will teach you that. But best case scenario, what you can do is like get a straight hit. Like I'll try to do it like right now. I have no follow-up here, so I hang around him, and I see what happens. So, like, down air, I'll keep that in mind next time. I'll try to hang out outside of that down air range if that situation ever comes up again. Anyways, I forgot that his counter does it. Jesus Christ! Comeback season! Do I got it in me? Do I got that dog in me? 2-piece! Ooh, hang around him, hang around him. We don't got combos after that. Panic air dodge out of everything. Ooh, no tech. Hang out below him. Play nooch. Spot dodge. Thunder! Come on. Now I go down here and I try to catch the side Bs. Do it again. Early up B. Early up B. Can we counter maybe? Oh. That's up out! I don't care about getting hit by that. Dumbass. I think I hit like 3 combos that entire game. Some characters, they don't got a lot of BMBs. Oh, baby, are we gonna play a slow-paced match where I fish for charge shot grab the whole time? Yes, sir! I will do 2 buttons. I will do charge shot and I will do forward air, and I will win this game. Right there. Don't forget to grab. With minimal mix in between those 2 game plans. Cover neutral get up, cover neutral get up, and then I up tilt. You're dead. Run this way? Just kidding. Go this way. Put that bike down, young man. Sir? Wait. Yeah, this guy's pissing me off. All right, I'm going back to playing normal. No longer teaching. He must lose. Dude, you've been rolling every time. Oh my god, my input just got completely consumed. Bro didn't know he didn't have a bike. Shaking my SMH. That's why it's hard for me to teach normal playstyle, because you know what is normal is being an idiot now. We've gone too far off of the plot here. We're done. Video's over. It probably ended a while ago, but who cares? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.